What's good? What's good? I just left my dentist and physical therapist's office. The two work collaboratively doing postural restoration work. That's, where I got my oral splint prescribed and custom fit and modified. It's been a year since I've had this, and I haven't really reflected on the last year too much until today. It was a follow-up appointment and they adjusted the splint a little bit. Today I realized I feel so much better than I did a year plus ago. I know I still have a lot more work to do, but there was a point like 2 years ago where I was wanting to unalive myself because I was in so much pain. And so what this splint does, super long story short, it sends feedback to the left side of my jaw, telling it to be engaged because I'm right jaw dominant. There's a lot of reasons why that could be. Doesn't matter why. What matters is getting the feedback to my jaw, which impacts your vestibular system, balance, coordination, and everything downstream from the neck down. And so for years, having that right-sided dominance, it just shifted everything in my body. And so I lost neutral grounding. And for the last year, I've just been trying to just regain a neutral grounding. And at the appointment today, they said, okay, yeah, you've made tremendous progress. We're going to put me on the track to getting now my upper teeth addressed. The issue with my upper teeth is that they're very, very condensed. So I don't have adequate space for my tongue to rest on the roof of my mouth, which the dentist strongly believes is the result or is the cause of my sleep apnea, which I've had for years as well. I've had a sleep study done, but unfortunately, because it was a decade ago, I have to get another one done. And so, yeah, the title of this video, $8,000, and I might be able to get my sleep apnea addressed. So my body's feeling pretty good. It's not as good as it should. I just know it intuitively. I'm a body worker, massage therapist, sort of. I know my body doesn't feel as good as it should. I take responsibility because I haven't taken care of it as well as I could and should. But in conjunction with potentially addressing the sleep apnea, continuing to do more yoga, continuing to lose a little bit of weight, I think there's a possibility I can feel human again. Unfortunately, $8,000 is a lot of money. But there's an expression. How do you eat an elephant? The answer, one bite at a time. Thankfully, this $8,000 is spread out over multiple visits and specialists. So the first step is the sleep apnea study. That's $1,000 right there. And so that's a chunk that if I absolutely had to, I could throw it on a credit card. I don't want to, but I can. So my goal is to have that done in about 2 months. And then after that, there is a $1,700 scan, a 3D imaging scan of my neck, throat, sinuses, cavities, everything. Because what the dentist ideally wants to do is to just use it's Invisalign essentially, but I like my smile. It's fine, whatever. So it's not cosmetic, but it's just to open up space on the roof of my mouth. So they're actually going to be pushing these teeth out. But they need to do the scan and to have it reviewed to see how much room I have in the jaw, with everything going on. So that's $1,700. And if that goes all good and well, the next step, which is the biggest step, is $5,500. It hurts to think about, but I think I've got a plan. I'm going to ask if they'll let me do half up front, and then half in 6 months, which they might not, but I'm going to ask the contractor that I've been working part-time with if he will maybe upfront give me like $2,000 or $3,000. So if I have to put the other $2,000 or $3,000 on a credit card or multiple credit cards, I can do that as well, which he might be inclined to do. Or I'll just be like, hey, I want to work. Like, don't pay me for the next 2 months of work. And I'll just have to really do more delivery work and just skimp on by, but I think I can do it. And so if he doesn't pay me for 2 months and I work, then he pays me. That's like, could be $3,000 to $5,000 right there. And so there's a lot of different ways that I might be able to come up with the money. And I'm not discouraged about it. I'm actually encouraged. I got emotional earlier just thinking about the fact that I don't want to fucking kill myself because I'm in so much pain. Like, yeah, my shoulder hurts. This forearm's really, it's giving me some issues, back, knees, hips. But I know there's potential recovery. There's more room for me to improve. And I think a lot of humans are in a very similar situation. I don't think my journey is that unique in a lot of ways. Parts of it might be like the whole blackjack thing. That's a unique twist and variable. That's another way that I might be able to turn $500 into $2,000 if I need to. I haven't played for like a week. I'm going to take some time off. Just because I feel like I made some progress. I want to let the progress I made sort of like saturate within me, if that makes sense. The lessons learned, the mistakes and everything, it's going to just settle in. So that's definitely still part of my plan as well. But what was I saying? I'm encouraged. Pain. I'm not in so much pain. I'm going to pause and try to remember. I remember my journey is not too different than a lot of people. I think I'm normal in so many ways, and I'm totally okay with that, because the little quirks and abnormalities I have that are unique to me and my personality, I like that too. But so many Americans kind of fell into the matrix a little bit. That's how I describe it, kind of falling into it. Technology and the struggle of techno-feudalism, just barely being able to pay bills and get by. It can kind of box you in. And part of this collective awakening that I want to be a part of, that I'm trying to be a part of, part of that involves us healing. And so I'm not the only one who needs to continue working on my healing journey. You likely are someone who needs to continue working on your healing journey. I'm doing yoga 2 to 3 times a week, but I want to get that number up to 4. I want to consistently be doing yoga 4 times a week. I've added in a little bit of like doing some ab work at the end of my yoga sessions. I think that was actually another game changer. And that's a meta motivational sort of concept. It's that I'm always wanting to be a little bit better. I'm always wanting to build on what I've previously established, the foundation that I've already built. So I've got a foundation of doing yoga 2 to 3 times a week. That's good. And then I was like, okay, I need to do a little bit of abs after my sessions now. So it's only an extra 5-10 minutes, but it's reaping huge benefits, I feel like. And your journey might look different. It might involve, like I said in one of my last videos, there are so many healing modalities. There's like a tool belt of all different types of tools, and everybody's journey is going to require a different tool or combination of tools. Your body is a temple. Think of when you construct a temple, you literally use tools, and that's how you should be looking at healing in your healing journey. I think, and I'll wrap up the video here. Give me another minute or two of your time, please. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that as well. But there's a weird societal, there's a word, miasma, or not miasma, but like, yeah, we'll call it a fog. Society just treats wellness and health weird. Like, you're seen as a vain person if you care about self-care, and like getting I'm as a massage therapist myself, people just think that it's this luxury service, and it really isn't. Like, massage should be normal. In my opinion, it should be affordable, and it should be normal. Touch is awesome. I miss hugs so much. But anyways, but in healing, and so you just talk about, oh yeah, my healing journey, and people look at you like you're weird. And it's not. Like, what is weird is to think that you have your shit together and that you don't need healing. Because so many of us are broken. Our society is fucking insanely backwards. And we see that in our communities and the lack of health that exists within our communities. And so I challenge you, as I challenge myself, to continue working to improve yourself. Because if you care about the future of this planet and you care about your future, health is the new wealth. That's an expression that's, been gaining popularity, and it sounds cheesy at first, but it's so true. Oh my God. I feel like I'm so goddamn fucking thankful that this shoulder isn't in so much pain anymore. Fuck, I'm so thankful. God damn, I'll end the video there. Thank you very much. Much love.